Welcome in, everyone. This is lalanascrochet. Lalana, nice to meet you. Come on in. Bring your craft. I'm sitting around crocheting. When I do that, it's because I find something in the yarn. Either from my chair, from my shirt. I mean, I got animals, so I don't know how I used to have a little white dog. Somehow, I still have little white hairs. It's like I don't clean, and I swear, I was mad today. When I was sweeping the floor in here, I was like, I sweep this floor every single day. Why is it so dusty? I have a fireplace and I live in the desert. I mean, I know it happens, but it's still frustrating. Anyway, welcome to Lalaina's Crochet. I'm crocheting granny squares because I'm doing Sarah with Crochet with Coffee. She's covering a purse with granny squares so she can use it as a project bag. I'm doing the same thing. This is my rotten bag. I mean, it's not really. It's still a good canvas bag. It's just been well used. I used it when I was in college, when my kids were younger. I'm surprised I even still have it. Honestly. I used it for school all the time. When I worked at school, I took it to school. I got something in my mouth. And then, I know, it's so wonderful that I don't edit anything, huh? And so I'm cutting off these little strings. There's little strings on here. I'm cutting them off. I'm not saving them. I have a trash can next to me, and I have my little, my ends saving container. Saving my ends. It's so cute. I realize how goofy I am. Now that I record myself. So, but I realized today too that Nancy, she's happy again. So she was singing today. I love it when she sings. Nancy on She's Got Yarn too. So I have my bag. It's clean. It's been thoroughly washed. It's gonna look like this forever. I mean, I think this was coffee, and then I had a pen break in the bottom. That's why there's all this. I mean, it was just my school bag. So, and I stopped taking it because it looks terrible. I had to, but I saved it. You know how you save stuff, because, I mean, you can't throw it away. It's a good bag. So, for now, I did space out the squares. Since my bag is so basic, I don't have to go through what she's going through. Creating a space for the zipper and going down the sides and things like that. This bag is very plain. It's, just your basic. You can probably buy these everywhere. I just haven't. I don't even know where I got it from. But I'm making these granny squares. Yep. That was one of my own gray hairs there. I love this one. Because it's like when you think of a crazy granny square, this is what I think of. Something like this. Like it's just some random colors. So I've made several of these. I think I have 7. I'm on 8. I need 12 per side. And see, I like this one too because it's just, well, because the green is my favorite color, and I like this color together, these two together. But I need 12 per side. This one almost feels like Christmas to me. But so I have 7. I'm working on number 8. It's right here. And I am trying to make them random, and I'm doing her thing where, because she's rolling a die, and she numbered her skeins, and she rolls the die and then that's the color that she chooses. She she's really smart. I wouldn't write it down. She writes it down. I roll the dice, make this thing, roll it again. I wouldn't write them down. But that way she remembers, I'm sure. But yeah, she's much more organized than me. But it's okay. My system, what is on my, that looks like dust on my, I helped my daughter move stuff out of her old cottage. And before I did this, and then we came home, brought her stuff, came home, and then, so she's already been here almost a month. So it's just like she has a very large standing jewelry box, and her TV, and her big TV like that they had in the living room and such. So we went and got the ends of her stuff today, so, and cleaned it up a bit and whatnot. You know, things you do when you move out. So her ex still has things there that he needs to get, and she was pretty peeved about that. I'm pretty peeved too. I am a very nice person 99.99% of the time. But I do have a mama bear thing. Even though my kids are adults, I still do it. So, yeah, he better not show up. He better not. And they just broke up. Like, he wasn't mean to her. He didn't, like, physically harm her. He emotionally harmed her. And that makes Lena very angry. But I do, making the granny squares is actually very calming. Oh, and I have that. I'm using Sarah Satch's pattern for my variegated yarn blanket. I'm gonna, when I'm done with this today, I'll start that, because then tomorrow I'm gonna go babysit my grandson, because he doesn't look good. He's sick. He needs some granny time. So Granny's gonna go over tomorrow and take care of my angel baby so his mom can actually get something done. You know how it is when your babies are sick. I feel so bad. He's so sweet. And he just cries, why, and owie. I mean, he's not even 2 years old yet. How old is he? He's like 21 months. He'll be 2 in April. And he just cries. The words that he doesn't, the only words that he can say that he understands about what is happening to his poor little body. He just says, why? And he's crying. He says, why? Owie. Why? Owie. It's so terrible. But they got him medicine and he's gonna be okay. So there I go. There's my 8th square. I'm excited. I like this project. This was a smart idea. I mean, her purse is much nicer than mine. But this is a good idea, because then I'll use it as a project bag. I do have one really nice project bag that a friend of mine, Miss Libby, bought me, and I love it. It's beautiful. It has my picture on the front of it. It's a nice picture of me. Of course, it's like AI beautified me or whatever, but oh, it's a gorgeous picture of me. So I was like, oh, but I'm afraid to use it as a project bag because it'll get messed up. I just want to save it forever because it's such a nice bag. So I haven't used that one yet. I will, I'm sure. I'm saving it. It'll have to be a special, maybe I could put my socks in there. But so I have the project to take with me when I go babysit my grandson tomorrow. I'm going to start it I have the first row done tonight, which of course is like 300 double crochets. So the actual pattern, I'll start that later. And I have, because I always have several things on my hook. I can't just have one project and complete it and be done. Why would I do that? And I have to get caught up on my luck of the draw blankets. I keep forgetting about that. Because the stitch I'm doubling up on this, using the Critters Crochet members crochet along. And the pattern last week kind of got me. I'm going to try it again. And if I can't get it, I'm going to just have to skip this week. So, I mean, because the luck of the draw is, she draws on Thursday. I think today's Wednesday. So, I might, maybe I should do that tonight instead. Yeah, I'll do that tonight. Because then I can concentrate on it. I'll do that before my husband gets home. Once he comes home, there ain't no concentrating. Because he talks. I mean, I don't mean to be rude about it. I love spending time with my hubster. He's my sweetest forever love. Of course. And, but we chat and, you know, we watch TV and he's got his phone going and I got my phone going, and it's just sometimes it's just not easy to concentrate on a pattern. It's something I have to concentrate on. It's easy if I have just something like I could do probably 1,000 granny squares while I'm sitting with him, but complicated pattern, not a good idea. And obviously I need to concentrate if I already screwed it up once. So, I mean, it's because I'm not a beginner crocheter, but I'm not advanced either. Like I'm like intermediate. Can I make some complicated things? Yes, I can. Some things just take more concentration. And it's not just me. I know other people do it too. You know, where you got to think about it. So you can't, and it's only, I was trying to thread the pointy side and not the, it's okay, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm an intermediate crocheter, but I can't tie in my ends. Oh my goodness. Things we go through. My daughter just went outside to smoke. She came back in and I told her, oh, you almost made it on camera. She's like, I'm going to my room. I don't pick on my daughter at all. At all. Unless yesterday I thought I broke the dryer. And I felt so bad. I had my husband. I always feel bad when I make more work for him, because he works so hard. I really do feel bad. So he was checking it out, and he went in there and he took everything out, spun it the other way, put everything back in, turned it on, and it started going. Like, what the? That's all you had to do? Why? I had to wait for you to come home for that? He's like, well, what's in there is pretty heavy. I was like, it's 2 small floor rugs. It's not too heavy. Like, I've done way more things in the dryer than that. I mean, the blanket on our bed is heavier than that when it's wet. Like, come on. It's not that. And it wasn't it wasn't super heavy. It was just, there's something. I told him, I was like, well, whatever was in there, maybe, because I thought something was dragging. Like something was lodged in there. I said, maybe when you turned it the other way, you dislodged it. Because, I mean, my husband's a mechanic. So sometimes there's stuff that I don't notice in the pockets, like there's coins or there's a screw, or, I mean, come on. So, here we go. I have a couple of these colors. These were the Caron cakes I got from St. Vincent de Paul. And I want to get more of these. This one is lighter. I don't think this one is, let me see what this color is. It is, let me see. 100% acrylic. Of course, I already knew that. Did I not put it so that, oh, this one is lakefront. And I don't know, let me see. And this one is Nevada Dusk. Look at how close they are, right? But they're nearly the same colors. How can I get them? This one's a little bit more muted. But I was like, you know what I should do? I need to get more of this, because I need to see if I can get more of this, because I really am liking this color right now. And that's why, I mean, I noticed that this was the same color, but these are like, because see how much brighter these are than this one? The teal is still the same, almost, but I need to do a project with just this one. So I'm saving these. I'm not putting them in the squares, but here's my basket. And then I have down here, I also have, oh no, I put them all in the basket. And then I do have, like I have this and these from the other project, the other projects that I have that I'm taking apart. See, like I'm taking these apart. These were all old granny square, like this yarn is like vintage because I've had it for so long. I've had the square, but they weren't squares. So I took them apart, wound them together, and I'm throwing that color in, and every now and then I'm throwing in some of these. See, it's one of these, because I want to use up this yarn. I mean, and it's all, so I threw it in the basket. I'm staying true to her system pretty much. The only thing is I am doing vetoes if the color is too close, or if I've used it, like I'm trying to keep the colors out, but I have two greens that are very similar, like these two are they're actually different greens, but, and I'm trying to not use a lot of the camo, just because, I don't know, I don't want a lot of camo. So I'm again staying true to the whole process that Sarah has gotten going here with Crochet with Coffee. Check out her channel. She is very nice. And so I'm closing my eyes. I turn the basket around and I feel around. Can you even see my eyes? I feel around in the basket, choose a color, and then add it to my square. So 99% of the time, that's what I'm doing. Sometimes, like with one of them, I wanted to make sure that I didn't get, because this one, this tan, I didn't want that with the camo. I had the camo chosen, and then I had this tan, and then I had a green. I'm like, I don't want it all green on the side of my purse. I just don't. I don't want that. So I keep flattening. They're all sitting right here on the arm of my chair. So I keep flattening them all out because they're kind of, because the way I make them, they curve when I'm holding them. They get curved in my hand. So then I flatten them out. I mean, this is because I ain't blocking nothing. There's no blocking going to be going on before I do this. I am sewing these suckers on. And I remembered that I found that I bought, because I had a ton of sewing stuff. But when we switched my craft room from the office to the big room in there, I realized that my sewing stuff was not as complete as I thought it was, because everything was scattered or just shoved where I could because the room was so small. Well, now it's organized, so I got this. I got all kinds of little goodies. Here's two little clippies. What's this? Oh, look, there's needles in there. It's just a foggy container, so you can't tell. And then little scissors, and there's thimbles, and pins, just little stuff that you need. Needle threaders, snap, buttons, more needles. Look at this assortment. Like, really? Wow, it's a rainbow. So I was like, oh, it's so smart. I was looking all over for my other little bits and bobs of sewing stuff, and I couldn't find anything. I'm like, what? I know I brought it in here. I know it's in here somewhere. And so I was like, okay, I'll figure it out. And then I was digging through my stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I bought this. So yeah, I get to use this for the first time. Because I have not sewed in so long. The last time I sewed, I hemmed my daughter's jumpsuit. Because, you're 4'11", and everything you buy is for people that are 6 feet tall. So, I took like a foot off and hemmed it. And, it's adorable. Oh, she loves it, so... But that was the last time I sewed, and I used my sewing machine. And I can't even find my little, because I made a, that's the neighbor's dog. I made a little pin cushion, but it's a teacup, and I put the steel wool inside, and then I covered it with little fluff, and then I put a cover on it that matched the cup. So and it's all glued together like it's one piece. It's pretty awesome. I almost think somebody's here. Maybe it's yarn. It's not. I haven't bought any. So that's what I'm doing. Oh, and my big dog isn't in here snoring this time. She wanted to stay outside, which is fine. She's a dog. So that's what I'm up to. I was glad to see in my comments that there's a nice lady that is following me now. She's a knitter. She gave me some knitting advice, which I am taking. See, this is the knitting. Because it goes in I have a bag that is various, like I put my socks in there, my crochet socks, my knitting, and then my other main project for now, until it gets too big to take. And then it'll have its own project bag, and it'll be said I'll only work on it at home, or I'll just take that, depending on where I'm going and what I'm doing and how much access I have to how long I'm going to be sitting, if I'm going to be able to just have everything laid out, if it's a bigger project. One of my jobs, I can do it. The other job, I really can't because I have to be able to get up right away. The other job, the girls are in their wheelchairs and they don't need as much attention. I'm there more for companionship. So I'll sit and crochet and we chat and watch a show, or she watches my videos. She actually enjoys my videos, or we watch, you know, there's a couple shows she likes to watch. So we do that. But yeah, so we'll see when, yeah, and I'm not at work this week because my grandson has RSV. And it's extraordinarily contagious to medically vulnerable people. And we didn't know he had RSV. And now that we know, Lalana doesn't get to go to work. So, it is okay. But look at this. This is my scrap ball. Look at how big this is getting. It's going to be bigger, as big as the other one soon. That I have. Oh, I should put it in the bag. I don't know why the bag is over here, but it is. It's convenient because look at this. Look at this sucker. Look at that. Look at this one. This is the new one. Soon I'm gonna have two. When I get three to five. I'm gonna start making a project. That's what it's gonna be. I'm excited. I'm always excited about the new projects. I don't have start-itis because I like to complete my projects. If I do have several projects going right now. But I am not starting anything new right now. So, I promise. I'm doing my best to not start any new projects. Let's say that. So, I'm going to start with this purple. It's calling me. I need a hook. There it is. Oh, and I do use a magic circle for mine. I don't know. I think it was Karina from Just Vintage Crochet that taught me how to do my magic circle. And then I do because I like the centers to be tight. I don't like a big hole in my centers. So, but yes, this is what I'm doing. This is my project, my progress on my project. So, and I am also on that donated yarn, or not donated, but the yarn that was given to me. Those two projects that were given to me with that, I've been working on that also, because one of them is just a huge granny square. So I've just been busy with my, you know, I was also organizing things and have my daughter and, I have a husband, I have a house clean. For some reason this week, I feel like I'm not getting as much done. I'm not sure why. We'll see how it works. So, yes, because I still have to do laundry and make dinner and do the dishes. It's okay. I got it. Take care of the cats. That's my project after this is cat box restoration. Which one cat my female cat, she doesn't seem to care too much. My male cat, as soon as I'm in there messing with that, he's all over it. He's like, "Ooh, Granny, she's scooping out the kitty litter. Let's jump in there and see if we can make more mess." Like, don't come in here. And there's 2 cat boxes. Why you gotta come in the one that I'm messing with? Come on, dude. You don't care. 1, 2, 3, 4, groups of 3, and then I tighten. And I also, I only chain up 2 because I think when I chain up 3, I think it looks funny. I think because my first chains are too loose, so my first one leans and it doesn't look as uniform. So here, and then for this project, I'm also slipping over to the corner and cutting my ends pretty short. I'm cutting them pretty short so that I don't have a lot of ends, so I don't have to sew them in. That's what's happening. See my little square? I feel like they all look, because this was my first one, and I feel like they all look more uniform if I only chain up 2 instead of chaining up 3 at the beginning. Now, I don't do it all the time. It depends on the project, depends on what the next stitch is, and it depends on what the pattern is, because if it's a pattern that requires, because sometimes I'll even do a stacked single instead of a double crochet, also for the uniformity. I think it's just my chains. Like, I think it's just the way that I chain my first one, because normally I'm a pretty tight crocheter. I have to think about it if I need it to be looser. So yeah, I think it just depends. I try to, depending on what the pattern is, the next stitch, if it's a double crochet, I usually do only 2 chains. If the next one is like a half double crochet, I'll do 3. Or, it depends on what the pattern is. If it doesn't look uniform, if it looks like it's too short, I will go take it out. I'll look within like 3 to 5 stitches. I'm not gonna go all the way to the end and then come back and frog the entire thing. That's ridiculous. I wouldn't do that. So, but I just watch to see what I'm doing. Oh, see, right now I'm not staying true to the process. But it's what I got. There's a dog underneath my window outside, coughing. Oh, and I learned that from Olga Poltava. When she starts she has it here, she'll pull it through, and then you have both the end and your working yarn. And she single crochets with both of them. So it's on, see how it's thicker? And then you let go of your tail and you only use your working yarn. So then I will chain up 2 and then begin my double crochet granny cluster. And it does look, of course right now it has to look like I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And it does, right now it looks off. But when I come back around and I put my slip stitch in right here, I put my stitch in here and I attach it, to my last one over here, it pulls it up enough so that they all are the same height. So that's how I do it. Everybody has their own way. Some people will only do chain 3. Some people do their stacked singles. Some people, like me, chain 2. And I just think it's the way I do it. Yeah, and I did notice, because I watched tutorials and such, that I noticed that it leans, but then when people, you know, they go around and they slip into the third chain, it looks fine. I just don't. For some reason, I just don't. That's my choice. But yeah, I've got a couple of make-alongs I'm doing, or crochet-alongs. Then I've got my luck of the draw boggy style blanket that isn't boggy style, because that's why she's doing it, is boggy style. But this time, mine are not boggy style. So, but yeah, let me know how you guys do your granny clusters. I think grannies are in again for right now. We'll see. Crochet is a big thing right now. I mean, it's always a big thing for me, but a fashion thing. It's in right now. So I'm almost, well, because this is only the second row. Like, oh, I'm almost at the end. And I do like using my reclaimed yarn from, because these are from, I don't even remember. I don't remember this blue. It's very pretty. I don't remember it. I don't know what would have, or this gold. What was this? What was this? I don't know. If I had scraps maybe and I was just playing. I don't remember. But of course, I mean, I made my daughter's blanket. I saw it today when we were moving her stuff, because we were moving TVs and blankets, and I saw the blanket that I made with that yarn, and I was like, oh, yeah, I made that blanket 15 years ago. So there's my last square. See how nice it looks when I slipped into my third, well, into the top of my second chain here. I just think it looks so much nicer, more uniform. There I go. That's what I'm doing. Thank you for joining me and listening to my little rant, my granny square stuff, my scrap yarn, my projects. I appreciate you. You could hit that like button and possibly subscribe if you want. Subscribing is free. It's just so that you can see me more often. Well, in your list of things, they'll toss me in there. So, thank you. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Happy hooking.